Hi guys, Caroline Douthwaite, another quick live. Robyn, a girl I know from quite a while ago, I used to work with, inspired me to make this video. And the reason being is because she's rebranding her new business. So I thought I'd make this quiz video to explain how, depending on the business type you have, how you should go about actually creating that audience that I've just explained. If you don't know, just look at my last video. So let's just say, well, Robyn does t-shirt. I know she was doing t-shirts for a while, so and caps and stuff like that, and some pretty good ones. If you don't know who she is, Robyn Gibson, she can better find her through my friends list, and she's doing some really good stuff out there. But if I was Robyn, what I would do is I'd probably use TikTok. And the reason why is because I can make really short videos. It doesn't take much time. I can put some cool music behind it, and the most important thing, the organic reach on TikTok is just nuts. There's no other platform that has the same organic reach. And what I mean by that is the ratio of actual users against the ratio of content is very, very different from most platforms. Like Instagram 4 or 5 years ago, you could actually put content out there and people would see it who you'd never seen before. It would actually draw in new customers around that topic. TikTok's going through the same explosive growth at the moment, so I would certainly use TikTok. But you know, it really depends on what business model you have and what you're going to monetize. The last video was for a friend called Simon who plays pool. So I'm thinking pool. Well, probably Pinterest would be a really good one. Because you can show loads of different pictures along with Instagram and then Facebook. But all these channels, what I try and do is I point them towards my YouTube channel, which has got all of my videos in them. So what I'd do is I'd create a TikTok following, and in the actual bio underneath my name, I'd actually have my YouTube URL or domain name. So people click on that and they go directly to my YouTube. And you've got to basically channel everybody from all of these platforms into one area, whether it's a Facebook group, a YouTube channel, somewhere where you can actually monetize it. Because you don't be monetizing it, well, you can monetize it all over, but you want to be thinking about the time you spend in it as well. What you want to do is you want to get the best bang for your buck. And the way you do that is by understanding your avatar, who's the best person or who's the most likely person to buy your products and services. Choose the 2 or 3 platforms around that. Like LinkedIn's really good for business people. We're doing lots of business stuff, so I'll use LinkedIn a little bit. And once you've done that, decide where you want to point all of the actual people who see your videos. And when they actually watch your content, they can click on the link, it'll take them to that one place, and that's where you can monetize it with affiliate links or a digital product, like tutorials for people playing pool, playing guitar. I'm doing business studies, so like people who want to move onto an online business, stuff like that. So I hope that helps, guys. And Robyn, good luck with everything. This is especially for you and anyone else who actually watches this. Please drop a like or a love in the actual in the section at the bottom, or leave a comment, or even share. It really helps with my organic reach. Because I'm doing exactly the same. I'm trying to build an audience as well. And I'm building up my YouTube channel as well. So if you want to look at it, it's just Caroline Douthwaite. Caroline, C-A-R or L-I-N-E, Douthwaite, D-O-U-T-H-W-A-I-T-E. And you can actually find all my videos on YouTube. But yeah, be chipping away at this, guys. Get your YouTube channel built and just put a few hours in every day. In a year or two time, you'd be surprised how much money you can make from these sorts of things. But particularly with Robyn, with the type of products that she sells, I would not go past TikTok. I'll be spending every waking hour. Hi, JP, how you doing? Good to see you. I'll be spending every waking hour on TikTok because I've got a friend who's got a daughter whose friend's 13, who's made over £1 million. That's almost $2 million. And she just stumbled. I presume she just stumbled into it. She started making TikTok videos, and because obviously the organic reach is crazy, all these hundreds and hundreds of people are seeing it. And every time someone likes it, the algorithm favors it more. It pushes it even further. And in 6 months or a year, you can actually have 500,000 or 1 million followers. As long as you do it consistently, day in, day out. And if you do that, you can be making 5, 10, 15, 20 grand a week. It's quite achievable. So, you've got to get that employee mindset out of your head, especially with COVID, the way things are going. I mean, hell, robotics are taking over most of people's jobs in the next 20, 30 years anyway. There's going to be so many people unemployed. And unless you understand these things and start monetizing a group of followers, then, how the hell else are you going to make money? It's people have got such a disconnected attitude with money. I mean, some people you talk to about it and they just shut off. Like, why are you asking those questions? Money is completely neutral. But you've got to realise that money almost decides every single the quality of your life on almost every single level. So it's a completely neutral thing. Don't have a bad relationship with it. Use it as a tool. And build up your empire and, set yourself free so you don't have to go to work every day. You can actually have the money to spend, even if it is $1 or $2 a week. So you can actually have the freedom to then build another business if you want, or go traveling, or do whatever you want in life. Life is too short to work all the time, especially in this sort of climate. So I hope that helps, guys. Good to see you, Robert. Hello, Allah Azad. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Azadin. And please, guys, leave a like or comment or something in the box. It really helps. Hola, amigo. And yeah, that's cool. Have a nice day. Speak to you later. Bye.